Hello, Commander.
Joining a match in progress. That's right, because we are watching. Love it. Pause, eek moment, tetra pause, nut. One man's already dead on the defending side, so this is pretty good. Southern Atlas is our C-store map. I didn't get to see the other matches or other areas because I always load in last, so I never get to enjoy it. But pause. There we go. You gotta. It's important. It's important. Tetra has admin. Yeah, but Tetra just loaded in, so I don't even think Tetra's even able to play. Man, Tellers is going to be really important. Yeah, I was going to say this whole left side here is pretty much what you'd expect the attackers to be coming from because you got an easy green, throw in, breach open, no nade, which is actually quite fascinating. This is actually interesting barbed wire location. Normally the kind of the quote unquote casual spot is just throw it here in storage and then just be a gamer. Because then you can just shotgun door, throw barb, and then you're good to go. But actually, this is an interesting spot because what can happen is now the guy in Tellers can watch super deep and go from there. However, we're obviously not seeing that. It's just going to be, what, pure AP 25s through storefront. So away we go. We've got plenty of flashes, and I think even a smoke. No, it's pure flash. All flash. Toxic did get dinged, but he's not ready. And oh god, Coop wasn't even ready for it. Newt with the auto shot. He's in a really good spot, but holy crap, these defenders just fell over and died. Toxic, the last man outside the Tellers, trying to get his way in here. Auto shotty decides to stay. Who needs it when Toxic is just gonna get a freaking triple? Who cares? Who needs it? Auto shotty still sitting in Tellers, tries to dink the man. Oh my god, that was so mean. Where's our last boy? Tetra finally spawns in, so now it's... Oh, okay, Ty does die. Basically, it's one man with 100 HP versus two men totaling maybe 30. Tetra's got a hell of a job to put on here. There's an auto shotty sitting in Tellers. KRA2U. Oh, this is so cheesy. Tetra has no idea the man behind Deli. Okay, he sees him. He's gonna try and escape. Throws a great nade, but the pistol from Tellers gets Toxic. All that's left is a one-on-one, and he's got bomb. He's facing bomb, and he gets him. Holy cow! Tetra cleans him up. Not too much health left, but when you don't know what's going on, he does get it. And Baba Booey, that auto shotty was absolutely useless. Interestingly enough, he's actually not even going to go check for it. I don't know if he's going to go and... Yeah, he's not even going to bother, so auto shotty completely wasted here on C-Store. The defenders, I think they were expecting more of a west side push, just based off the barbs. You can see that was kind of the idea. No intention to try and play for a storefront. Goodness, my oh my. That's why it's important. You got to be able to talk to your team, man. Rotations. If you're not ready for things like that, man, it gets ugly. And you can see it. Auto shotty guy was pretty much in the best spot he could have been. But once it became a 2-on-1, he needed to get out of there just so that way he could, have that better line of sight and better able to kind of engage with the other defender. All right, on to Decisive Axe. Bank, one of the new tile sets here from the Gek team. Of course, much more, I wouldn't say cluster, but there's a lot more rooms that you got to be kind of mindful of when you're trying to push in. You got standard red door entrance, and then you got manager. So you really only have two different locations, like you always do with most maps. You only have two reds and one technically free green that you can come in through. These are really cool, like, Navy SEAL doors, or vents, excuse me. So you could open that up, but of course, with the green door, as always, you've got these, like, absolute cowabunga style, like, choke points that you can easily get kind of caught up in with some really nutty crossfires. Just like with on Kill House, you've got this really cool button. So the defenders will just basically have to defend this. As long as they defend and don't allow the attackers to hit that button, then the vault never opens and you never have to really worry about it. What's fascinating, and I've always been curious about this, is why is the bomb where the money is? Wouldn't you want the bomb not where the money is? So that way you can hide in the money vault while everything else, you know, you don't have to worry about it. I don't know. I'm just maybe I'm thinking too hard. I don't know. Anything significant? No, not really. We do have the Clacker on Tetra. We've got Argo with the breach charge. So they are planning to go for a red door, depending on which one. Okay, it looks like it's going to be an entrance, which makes sense. It gives the attackers the most line of sight. They'll be able to kind of clear as best they can, and I'd assume we're probably going to see them kind of working their way through accounting, just because these little security doors in lobby are really difficult to try and navigate, and on top of that, you can just get choke pointed to death. So it's probably going to be a conga line like that. There's the kick. There's the breach. Jesus, that was cool. That was tons and tons of destruction. We can actually do this because now I won't get in trouble for looking at all the cool different colors and stuff, which I love being able to look at map view like this. It's just so much better, so much more engaging. Newt, you're on the wrong side there, bud. You're about to have a real bad time if you're not careful. Ty's probably going to see him. There's the click. There's the flash. Gets in, and yep, they got Fishy. They didn't catch Newt. They do catch Newt eventually. So 2 defenders down, a 3rd defender down because Toxic was busy looking at his phone. Only 2 defenders left. Tetra going absolutely hard trades with Merchant, and all that's left is Foom here in accounting. Attackers already starting to get their pincer kind of set up here. Foom going with a great rotate though. Holy cow, finds Roach. Roach not ready for that kind of aggression. Now he's got to be careful. Oh, he gets Ty too. It's down to a one-on-one again. Oh, heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking as the final fight in the lobby of all places. You would think that he would have backed off into manager or maybe played a bit more safe since, I mean, he just murdered. The man just went hot. And I guess it's a case of just 3Zs here. Ty getting a double, Tetra and Argo, well, actually Argo getting a double, Ty getting a double, and then Foom getting a triple. I mean, just absolutely big monster plays from these players here. It's almost like one gets picked. You want to play later or Castle Day? I'm definitely going to be playing later. Don't worry about that. I just saw a good opportunity for some awesome 10-man casting. And also taking a look at the new maps, just because, I mean, these are just, I think I had 6. These new bank maps. I appreciate them, don't get me wrong. I like the new maps. I'm also, or the new tile set. I also, it's, I equated this to very much like Rainbow Six Siege. In the case of like a lot of the newer maps just have a lot of clutter, where on Factory, on Kill House, on C-Store, there isn't that much like clutter. It's a lot of open spaces. There's a lot of breadth and room to kind of move around and wiggle, which has its own pluses and minuses, don't get me wrong. C-Store, or Kill House, excuse me, notorious for having, very cluttered, close maps, but that's kind of what made C-Store C-Store. Or, God, Kill House, excuse me. Now, rolling into, I mean, here we go, look at this. Look at Factory compared to the bank. I mean, this entire area, there's like, what, 3 features? You got, like, Pipeworks, you've got the literal bomb itself, and then, like, this oil spill. That's it. That's it. Like, in this entire area, right? There's, like, 1 feature, 3 features, 5 features, 9 features. That's it. That's basically, oh, you got like these guys right here. Like you've got 12 total features in the entire map. You go over to like bank, you've got like 40 just in like, lobby and it's in manager office. It's the different styles, the different flavors. I like Pipeworks. I like having the open large areas because again, it's a lot more tactical. You got to think it's like, okay, got one guy peeking here, one guy peeking here, then you just kind of gotta gotta just kind of XD. All right. So, all right, looks like we're going to have a 3-2 split. They might be trying to go for power. Let's take a look here at, yep, we got MVGs on our boys, so it's definitely going to be a power push. So, do we have Saber? We do have Saber on Coop. So, Saber probably going to just try and lock down this, these really nice long angles here to allow the remaining attackers to try and hop in, kind of just start fanning their way out. And then, of course, you got our guys over here that are going to be split pushing to try and work their way into Office and Dock and just basically try and pinch out Dock and then utilize that with power to, finish up and kind of push out the rest of the match. So, very standard, very clean kind of attack, nothing too wild and crazy. Do we have anything from the defenders, though? We do have Mop on Fishy. Tetra, no, one of their guys is dead. So it's a 5v4, which really kind of makes it tough. Molotov, Molotov, Molotov. Do we have barbs? Yep. Oh, look at those barbs. Those are clean. That is just... That allows them to play so rotationally. That's really nice. Fishy completely destroys Coop through the... It didn't even get opened. Look at that. It didn't even get opened. Ty's going to try and push in here. There's still one more barb. That's a great Molotov to slow down. Oh, does that grenade? Okay, it does clear the barb. Merchant's going to throw the second Molotov over. That was a deep... Oh my god, that fire is so good. It catches Argo, and then Fishy completely clears Ty. Holy cow, it was a 4v5, but it's more like a 5v2 now. After what, not even 40 seconds of time kind of elapsing. Fishy hard blinded. Roach and Tetra are going to try and dive him, but they weren't ready for Merchant, who was sitting in this corner. Did he just head clear? Oh my. So he hung out here on these stairs and then used this little angle right here to avoid Tetra's shot because he had to peek through the barb and wasn't able to keep line of sight on him. Holy cow, who needs a fifth when you're playing with these guys, man? 2-1 the score. My, oh my, destruction at its finest. That was nuts, man. That was absolutely nuts. I think my favorite, sorry, completely changing subjects. I got my, like a random college at the store that I work at now is sending these like, hey, you can improve your education by going to classes online. And I'm like, dude, I graduated. My student loans are already calling me. I don't need more of them. Please leave me alone. Please don't talk to me. I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. Please leave me alone. We're kind of just wasting time here. While we quietly wait. For wait, what? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pay some bills after this. Oh well. Alrighty. Getting into it. What is this? So obviously the teams have switched. I think they're trying to stay fierce. What is this? I think they're trying to draw the fish thing. I think. I don't know. Either way, alrighty. So we got our guys pushing in. Again, we're on Southern Atlas. Now this is a bit more of a standard push. You saw how, you know, the other team had previously come in through Storefront, and this time these guys are actually pushing in as you would a bit more normally into the western side of Storefront. Ty, oh, gets caught out. He's in a bad spot. He does get the molly out, so he does arguably slow down the attack. Roche is going to probably need to throw this barbed wire here kind of soon if he wants to try and stop this attack, but frankly, he's in a bit of an awkward spot. Argo trying to just put some rounds through the wall here. Coop going to say hi to Fishy. They're thinking about it. There's the kick, and gets completely annihilated. Coop now on the rotate. Merchant managed to work his way into Tellers, but the auto shotty on Tetra throws him against the wall and completely destroys him. Foom, the last man, juking and jiving. He's got a couple more rounds, but he doesn't see. He didn't see Argo. He was definitely trying to clean him. I mean, there was a gunfight going on right here, but I guess he completely ignored the fact that Argo could flank him. And man's destroyed. Man's destroyed. All right. With that, we're going to be moving on to Bank. Again, one of the newer maps here that we'll have to really see how this previously attacking team wants to hold this one. Normally speaking, it seems like going through the front door is the most viable. As in just kind of working your way through entrance. However, I thought that that was the best route, but it seemed like going through bathrooms and then working your way through hall security and everything else was actually the most efficient route. So we're going to let those guys kind of just do their thing. Ooh, hello, what? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now this is clean. Hello, hello. So they're going to work their way. Where are we? Where are we? So we're going to go like this. They're going to push in through manager. Now, this is extremely dangerous because the reason for this is you got one line of sight here. You can have one guy watching line of sight, which will inevitably be there. You're going to have at least one guy watching through here. I mean, they're pushing into a lion's den, essentially, because it's dangerous. Long story short, it's dangerous. What is your stream delay in seconds? I don't know, probably like 45 to an hour. I don't know. Why are you at me like this, Tass? Why are you at me like this? Interesting bar placement. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, it makes sense, but like, who's gonna be able to play off that? You know what I mean? Because like this, if we take a look, like you got one guy you could probably watch like this, or unless they plan to open vault and then like, yeah, Merchant's talking about trying to be on the flank. We'll have to see what Tetra plans to do with this, unless they plan to open vault themselves. I'm really curious to see how these guys want to do this. Stream snipers can see secrets. That's a good point. That's a good point. The most important thing is making sure that they're not stream cheating 10-mans. Very true. Okay, so now we've got two rats. So in the previous rounds, we had these guys, the attackers. These guys came in and then just basically annihilated everyone that ran into hall. Didn't really do a whole lot. Interesting smoke. Again, you can throw the smoke in here and completely blind these guys. Fishy's going to work his way into Loans. Fooms got the breach, and Newt is running with that wall charge. So we are definitely going to be seeing, it might be kind of try and bait the defenders onto this side of the map and then push in with it. But we're going to have to watch Coop. Coop's going to be our kind of key player here. Oh, that Molotov is going to be clean and completely annihilate Fishy. It doesn't kill him, but by God, does it pretty much do the job. Roach already with a random Molotov. He's not going to be able to catch any of them. Again, look at this. It's starting to work out here. Did we see... We didn't really see a... that breach didn't follow through, so I'm curious to see where they dropped the breach and the wall charge. Interesting. Either way, we've got 4 men here on the attacking side going through Loans, security, and they're going to work their way here through lobby. And you can see it. Roach is ready to go. Oh, yeah, you can see these guys are ready. Oh, that's not annoying. Holy cow. Does get the Molotov off, but he pays his life for it. And just like that, it's a 2v4. Fishy needs to be a little bit careful. He's only got like 5 HP. Tetra trying to figure out how he's going to handle this. There's attackers on the opposite sides. He's going to try and get the bang through the security checkpoint. Doesn't get it. And now he's getting pushed on the reload. Oh, God. Remember, this isn't CSGO where you can just magically right-click and the magazine teleports back into your gun. If you start the reload, you got to stick the reload because there's no bullets in the gun at that case. Coop the last man alive. Trying his best. Does get Merchant. He's managed to bring it back to a 1v1. Coop getting a triple. What the heck, these guys, man? Finds and kills Foom and they clutch it. What happened? Wow. What happened? This was defender loaded. I mean, these guys, you tell me I'm a betting man. You tell me these odds when these guys were still standing, I'd be like, yeah, it's defenders favored, of course. Coop coming out of nowhere with that, man. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Great round by Coop, but Jesus, disgusting. Anyways, curious to see where that wall charge went. I saw Newt running with it, but they just never committed, so... Oh, well. Oh, well. Looks like we're going factory. Hopefully they've got a red. I think they've got a red still, right? They got a red? Y'all sons... guns. Oh crap! I hit the button to go take a look at the attackers, but It's not going to let me take a look now. Gotta wait. Gotta wait 30 seconds, so we're kind of forced to figure out what they're doing. Looks like they're... Oh, interesting flare spots. Really interesting flare spot. Look at all this. Okay, so they're expecting pretty much the exact same thing. They're pretty much prepping for a server farm fan pinch, and then it's just a matter of kind of watching docks. Now, obviously, they don't have to worry about a wall charge because, oh, wouldn't you know it, the wall charge has been used already. So, now the question becomes, how are they going to manage? I'm seeing a bunch of drawing up here, which I'd really like to take a look at, but we have to wait. All right, let's see. Okay, so the wall charge is dead. They still have NVGs. They have a clacker, but there's no breach. Oh, my. It's going to be a 5-man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my, oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. So, Defender's going to have a heyday on this one. This is their opportunity to bring it to a 5th round. Quite comfortably. Quite comfortably. Now, that's assuming... Now, they don't know that the wall charge hasn't been taken. Or that it hasn't been used. They don't know that unless they're communicating between the teams. So, no auto shot is going to get taken. We got 2 Igmars, KR, and a Gruber. With the Mop, of course, to support. Let's take a look at these... wrong buttons. There we go. So, 1 barb, 2 barb office. And that's all the barbs that they brought. So... Not even really going to commit to the server farm. Okay, Argo. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Argo. I think Argo is very aware of what might be going on here. No, doesn't look to be the case. He's actually going to continue watching Fan. They're stacked up thinking this is a Fan push, and Fishy's going to bait them and make them think it. There's the kick. Their whole team rotates. It's the 5-man rotate through the barb. What is going on? It's like a wolf pack. It's like you've got the Queen Bee Argo here with the Mop. And he's just got his little entourage of troops. Igmar is going to try and find a couple rounds. Mop watching the tightest angle it possibly can. There's the Saber, and there's the kill. Saber completely annihilated as Merchant gets his head clicked off by Argo. We still have 3 attackers on inside server farm, though. Uninstall Argo. Rip. Jeez. Gruber plus Igmar inside office. Oh my god, that angle is nutty. Defends the flash. Coop's still trying to push for Newt, and he does get him. Last one's alive is Fishy. Can he do it? 3v1. Trying back. Oh, the mop shot. Yep, nope. Oh, goodness. The man got sweaty. He's like, well, if I push, he was like, well, if I just push server farm, I'll be fine. Argo said, how about you don't? And then he tried to run back in. And at that point, Roach was already ready to go. So, yeah, that was a bit of a mess. Curious about the Defender's thought process. You had like a 4-man stack pipe. They all rotated to Toxic. Then they all rotated back to pipe. And then they realized that they were coming in from server. So, not sure that it was the best in planning, but it happens. You know, it works. It works. So, it is what it is. All right, but we're going to be switching to the last half of this quote-unquote ranked 10-man's match. We've got ourselves, it's 5-1 currently. First map is going to be Kill Dome, if you didn't have a chance to take a look at that, because I always load in last, so you never get to find out what the other 2 are. Thundering Checkmate. That's interesting. Very classic map. Barbed wire and castle defense is pretty much the name of the game, because you can have, you know, very easy defense. You get one guy here, but it is a green door, so it's technically free, and you can pretty much cause absolute chaos. Get control of castle, then you've got this really nice line of fire that can clear you. Now, I would assume our defending team is probably going to want to bring Mop on this map. Again, Mop has very solid reign of control. And then if you just drop a barb here, you can basically just forfeit castle if you want. And you can just absolutely dominate this this observation location. However, with that being said, it does look like our attacking team is planning to go for a jungle push, which, depending on how their Saber plays, can be very good. It can be. There's a lot of risk, though. You got guys that can sit here, you got guys that can sit here, and guys that can sit here, and just, I mean, it is It is death. It is a very, very dangerous location. Now, what I would assume is we're probably going to see like a 3-2 split. So it kind of pulls the guys in here. And then eventually the attack comes in. Yep, there's the mop on Argo. Makes sense. So he's going to be basically just babysitting this castle door here. And then depending on how our attacking team... Oh my, oh my. What is this? What was that? What was that? Clacker, Breach... They still haven't gotten a 5th. They still haven't gotten a 5th, which really sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Merchant kind of taking a look. No, he's just kind of getting ready. Foom. Oh, it's because Foom, the last man coming in. There's the placement. Run off. There's the breach. Smoke goes in. Let's take a look. Entire team is ready. Let's keep an eye on Argo here, our mop man. And there's the first. Misses the first shot. The rotate from Castle, though. Fishy was ready with it. He's going to throw in a pretty good flash. Ty gets hard flashed on that one. But it's not going to be enough as he's... Oh, boy. Our attacking team is just falling apart. Argo gets Foom. Merchant falls over, and that's that. It is 6-1. Match point now. Do or die for our 4-man attacking team. Not saying it's a stomp, but, well, our 4-man's got to find some way to make it a 5-man. Oh, did I just disconnect? Why did my chat reset? That was a bit sus. Uh-oh, sussy. Ha ha ha, sussy baka. Sorry. You ever have a moment where you're just absolutely brainless for a couple minutes because you kind of have to just wait? Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Alrighty. So 5v4. Oh, they did get the clacker. Okay, so that's gonna be a bit painful. Depending on how these attackers go, they need to be extremely careful because they could get wall breached. Now, the thing about Earnest Blood, obviously you can get in, and yeah, exactly. That's pretty much the name of the game. They could very easily power play themselves through Shed. Now, obviously, since these are black lined or black topped walls, you can't wall charge them. But at least for now, it's pretty good. You could just get shotgun man, throw a nade, and then you've got yourself a nice little kind of winged kind of push that'll allow you to really just dominate. Now, and of course, Tellers is very well blocked off. There's only one spot that this guy can come in, and you can see they're already prepping the Barb and Molotov. So Tellers play are going to be very important to try and hold Bathroom. Honestly, maybe even throwing Auto Shotty guy, like having the Barb here, Auto Shotty there. Oh, Argo's got the mop. Oh no. Oh no, Argo mop C-store. Yep, there's Tetra with the Auto Shotty. Very interested to see. I would almost think that maybe having the barbed wire here could be a bit better, but it happens. Fishy can go do some wall charging. Newt ready with... There's the push. He's going to shotgun. No, he's going to wait, actually. He's going to wait. Coop should hear... Oh, God. Fishy got annihilated. We'll keep tabs on this, because Argo's going to just make short work of that entire front push. I'm just... Oopa! Oh, the auto shotty from Tetra! Oh, the auto shotty from Tetra! You had a minute. You had a second to figure out what was going on. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Door opened, shotgun man went, haha, I'm in danger, and then just got annihilated. Oh my, oh my. Riku. So we might get a best of two here on this one. Oh my, that was painful to watch. All right, so let's see if we can get them to requeue and maybe do a best of two, and then we can just hop right into that one, so we don't even have to wait around for too long. See if we can get that, and then once we get that cast match, we'll probably do some casuals or something. So Zenitto TAS is probably quietly waiting. I want to watch. I want to watch and learn. They need to get a 5th. Those poor boys need a 5th so bad. Need to get Uwu or Merchant. It looks like Merchant Merchant dipped. Merchant dipped. He was not interested in the slightest to stay there. He just did the piece and then